This is Amsterdam's tiniest house. Well, one of them. Similar to Japan, Amsterdam is not unfamiliar with making the best out of small spaces. But accessing this place is your first challenge. And of course, in true Amsterdam fashion, you've actually got to start at the dock and board this little boat right here just to get to the room. You may also notice how quiet it is an electric boat. A lot of the boats lately in Amsterdam have been converted over to being electric. And that brings us right up to the dock of the house itself. Let's take a quick peek inside and see what it's like. Right in the entrance, almost everything you need is right here. There's a little induction stove right here. We have pots and pans, all of our plates and cups right there. Cutlery are right beside the old control panel for the locks. I love this. And then we have a very beautiful little kitchen right here. In all of the tiny apartments I've been in, this may be the best kitchen so far. We even got a stove here. I don't even have a stove in Tokyo, not to mention a coffee maker over here. Close the stove, Norm. But despite being in a tiny space, it really doesn't feel cramped. And to give you an idea of scale, from the front door to here, it is just under 3 meters. Overall, the space feels really well put together. Behind this door here, we have the toilet, water closet, washroom, whatever you want to call it. And then right next to that is the shower room. This is actually a very interesting concept for a shower room because considering you can see clear out that window and across the river, you would have no choice but to shower with the door closed, which still isn't that bad, but how are the claustrophobics feeling at this point? Obviously had to give the toilet a bit of a try as well. Honestly, not that bad. I also just realized that in the front entrance or kind of kitchen dining space, there's this extra little counter here. And again, there's enough space to get through. These things are really, really functionally well built. I want to check out the bedroom here. There are a bunch of these boathouses spread throughout Amsterdam. The goal today is to check out a small handful, and this main room is somehow tiny and spacious all at the same time. Let me give you a peek. Here is the main room here, and I am forever distracted by all the boats coming through. This would be an absolutely amazing place to stay. Look at the ceiling work there, and then this is what the room looks like. The windows open as well, so you can see the boats going through, and the, I guess, kind of dock dam space, I don't know what you want to call it, that it's built on, is built solid right into the ground, so there's no shake or sway whatsoever. I just keep getting distracted by boats going by though. I should really stop. The room itself is just under about 4 meters by 4 meters, and that bed is looking wide and spacious. Now, this boathouse is actually the oldest of all the ones we're gonna get to see today, dating back to the 17th century. Like, the vases in this cabinet are from the 17th century, and the flowers are done in the format of 17th century artwork. Each of these windows also have shutters that completely close so you can black out all the light. Oh wow, that gets dark. And the front door just slides closed like this, and it gives you a very different, moody feel to the room.
But also just being able to step outside and have a boat coming alongside you like this, it just feels like a treat.
Stepped off the boat for a second because there's another one right over here. I'm loving how each location is also so unique. There's a living room and seating area here, and then the bed right here. Right at the entrance, you have the toilet right here. Can't really tell on video, but this place is leaning to the side of it, so if I don't properly close the door, it'll just come swinging open. But that would mean that this is probably either a giant closet or the shower. That is the shower. Oh, again, I gotta hold that door open as well. But this is the shower space right here. And then these would be for storage. And again, leaning. Obviously, this location would give you better access to the city itself, as you don't need to take a little boat just to access it, but I'm also somewhat partial to the privacy and seclusion of the previous one, but there's a few more that I want to check out. Looking at the size of this one, I'm not sure if it'll qualify as tiny, but let's go inside and find out. Starting off with a gorgeous spiral staircase here. At least this gives proper tiny apartment vibes. And then coming in the main entrance, there's a set of stairs here. And since these are old boathouses, the door has this old payment slot here. And then that is gonna bring us into the kitchen area. I like this kitchen. I like the curved feel to it, as well as the fact that it has this beautiful window here to look out on a historical area as well. This is the exact spot that boats used to come in and out of Amsterdam when going overseas. Has everything that you would need, I guess, to do kitchen stuff. That's how you say that. And I can just about touch both sides with my elbow if I try hard enough. That's what you're into. And there is a bit of a closet space just down here, as well as a toilet and shower area. Again, lovely little window space. I like it, but upstairs is supposed to be a real treat. Coming back through and coming up this remaining section of spiral staircase right here, lined with bookshelves. It brings you up to this beautiful 360-degree view of the area, as well as this big, beautiful bed right here. Does this still count as tiny? Oh, that is nice. And the view from here is spectacular with the clouds and the ship, and oh, I like this place. Okay, this is something special. I actually feel like this one is going to be a personal favorite for a lot of people. And then, as you would expect, it has 360 degrees worth of blinds that you can close up to give yourself both privacy and, I guess, a little less light at night. So I got distracted by a windmill. And I haven't tried it yet, but the windows, wow, those windows open up really wide. Like, that is way wider than I was expecting. Do all of them open up this wide? What? Okay, this is most certainly beyond my expectations. This is spectacular. I really love this, but we are running out of time. So let's jump back on the boat. And you know what, as we head to our next and final location, allow me to give you a quick peek at where I'm staying here in Amsterdam, because where I'm staying is also kind of interesting. Finally, checking into my hotel. Got a recommendation for this place, and apparently it's affordable and good. So we'll start right here in the entrance where there's a ton of storage. Got this closet space right here, a little desk over here, and then right here, there is the shower and toilet space. And this shower space is big and beautiful. And then coming into the room itself, you get a bit of a view out into Amsterdam, with half the room being a kitchen and the other half being kind of a living space. But there are two features inside of this place that I really like. Number one being exercise ring. And number two, this space right here, while this under here is additional storage spaces, if you pull this out here, it gives you access to a staircase leading you up to a loft area with the bed, and moderately spacious as well. Going all the way down there, there's additional storage space up here, all in this one simple little space. You can rent these out either as a medium to mid-term rental space, or even as a short-term stay hotel. That's exactly what I'm doing right here. This place is called the ZOKU in Amsterdam. This is not sponsored. I paid full room for this price. They don't even know I'm making this. This one looks like it's gonna be a lot of fun. Definitely tiny. It does have this little balcony space right here, but as we head right inside, this is what it looks like. Now, this door here separates the toilet and, wait, there's a shower up here as well. Let me close this. I'm always amazed at what Amsterdam can do with a single pane of glass in terms of sound. All that construction noise just got really quiet. You have a little kitchen space right in here. This door can be left open to give you a more open and spacious feel, or you can close it like this. And then all of these obviously can be closed up just like that, so that you have a completely enclosed shower and toilet space. And this is kind of the view that you would get. I really love the direct down shower though. And then closing that up brings us kind of into the main space where we have a little bit of a table here, boat and barge in the background. Then this bookshelf and storage rack right here. And that brings us into the main bedroom area. Again, massive bonus points for how big the bed is. And I was really curious about the yellow, because there are shutters in here as well. Like I can shut out everything right like this with shutters. So for a second I was curious about what this was, but I think I figured it out. You see, when you sit down or lay down into the bed and you turn around and look, it means you can still see the sky and outside, but it can't see you, because without this, yep, I can 100% just see people looking into the room. Also, 10 out of 10 on every single one of these beds so far, and these windows open up really wide. They would have to, so the keeper would be able to lean out and communicate with the boats. Like that guy there. But it is a very tough choice between all of these. I love the really secluded one that we need the boat to get to, but I also love the one with the 360 views. We haven't even scratched the surface. There are so many more of these to check out, but I also love to hear which one was your favorite or what your biggest issue with any of this is. Please leave it down below. I will link everything. It is not sponsored, but hey, if you ever want to come check them out, you'll be able to do that. Thank you guys so much for watching, and you know I will see you again real soon.